Good morning, Malaysia. Otto here, keeping you company up till 10 a.m. today. Hope you're having a wonderful, this is Thursday, 25th of June. And as promised, in the studios right now, we have Azizul, co-founder of and CEO of Lekir Tech, and also Alkhan bin Abdul Ghani, co-founder and also CTO of Lekir Tech. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming to the studio.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum semua.
And if you want to join our conversation as well, we are live on TikTok, Facebook, and also YouTube. So if you haven't followed us, it's TRAXXfm OFFICIAL. Thank you very much, guys, for coming to the studio. And we had a little conversation early on off air with regards to today's little topic with regards to AI. So for listeners hearing about Lekir Tech for the first time, can you tell us a little bit more about the company and what you guys do?
Okay. Hi. Zach here.
Zach?
All right. Okay. So what we do actually, we supply digital worker. Okay, it's basically a digital workforce to small and medium company, SME, and to even large corporation lah. So we how we deploy this workforce is that we have this thing we call it Assistify and also Bendara. So both platform actually is AI agent digital worker, whereby it actually do those boring repetitive tasks lah. So we just configure one time and we just let it rip lah.
Let it rip. So Han, can you tell us a bit more as well? How do you find that the technology nowadays, when it comes to Assistify, is it? How do you improve even better towards this?
Okay. Because previously we just a typical software development house. So we develop web applications, mobile applications, depends on our client, right? So we see that a lot of actually we can do better with AI. So a lot of job that can be done by AI, repetitive tasks, right? So AI will able to help this by assist any we can do automations.
Now, you guys started off in 2017, am I correct? 2017 or 2019?
Yeah, we actually officially registered with SSM actually on 2019. Then when things get bigger and COVID hits, and actually everybody was looking for a CRM system, and we were available just right at the corner. So that's why then we managed to hit that barrier whereby we instead just enterprise, we need to straight away register Scramble-Head.
So right time.
It was
the right time.
It was the right time.
So Lekir Tech started as a software development company and has since expanded into AI and digital business solutions. So what inspired that journey?
Actually, we've been in the industry. I think almost 20 years, both of us, with my partner.
Mm-hmm.
So what inspired by us is we inspired actually by our client. So we develop software, mobile apps, web applications. Right, there's a lot of requests how our software help them. So but we can see a lot of things can be better using AI.
Mm-hmm.
So
how do you even get those clients to even? Did you go out and ask around, do some research first, or they came to you as friends?
Actually started like that lah.
Started as friends first.
Actually started all the way back. Actually because Han, because Han actually was my ex-boss.
Oh, okay.
I was just a solution architect guy. So but then during that word of mouth, we again our motto, we just get IT done right lah. So that's our motto. So then repetitively they came back to us and so on and so on. So that's why that's why we
you did the development. You did this AI assistant solution for clients.
Correct.
So artificial intelligence is one of the biggest tech topics today. And how is Lekir Tech helping businesses make practical use of AI?
So how we do it again? We deploy digital workforce to our client. And then how we do it is we through this thing we call it AI agent digital worker lah. So normal AI out there actually basically must focus on LLM lah. So whereby we have another workaround whereby they call it this AI technology readiness level TRL at level 3 lah. And this level 3 they call autonomous AI agent. So how we deploy it, we use this thing called LAM lah, large action model. From there, we actually acquired the use case. We understand what actually the pain point. Then from there, we translate the pain point into requirement, and then from that particular requirement, we translate those into workflows. So the AI agent, the one that we created, follow that workflow lah, task 1, task 2, task 3, until the task is done lah. So yeah.
So what kind of task are we looking at? Is it just mainly, what kind of routine are we looking at here?
Oh, actually, quite a number of use cases actually. We cover, I can say almost about like, we already have about like almost like 9 to 12 use case based on industry itself lah.
Can you
like,
brief us through what is that? What
like oil and gas,
Wow.
hospital, or plantation. The recent one that we did is with Mihas.
Okay.
So Mihas, we deploy we will be deploying almost about 50,000 AI agent on the Mihas event.
Wow.
For my trade. So what happens that in this year, right? Mihas has this thing, they call it business to business matching. So the AI agent actually will help the exhibitor and also the user to match it together and to find the one suitable actually that fulfill the requirement or maybe the appetite of if user.
Now, if you just tuned in, we're talking to Zak Azizul, co-founder and CEO of Lekir Tech, as well as Alhan bin Abdul Ghani, co-founder and CTO of Lekir Tech as well. We're talking about AssistNify, which I'm looking at right now. If you want to check it out, you can check it out on AssistNify.com. That's AssistNify. So it's very a catchy name as well. And how did you come up with the name AssistNify? Khan, Mr. Khan, yes.
Actually, it's coming from the unified. So it means assist and unified.
Oh, it's unified.
Yes.
So what kind of unity are we talking about?
Yeah, because
all kinds of technology.
This is actually because for the SME they have a lot of they need a lot of solution. You need the HR system, you need a payroll system,
Yes.
you need maybe SAP CRM system, right? So they have a lot of system, but in a separate you need to subscribe
Yeah,
different
exactly.
system. So what we have is AssistNify, everything in one
platform.
one house. One house.
Now, you started as just 2 people in one company, and now you've grown into 19 people in the company already.
Yeah.
I mean, and seeing that this whole process is still growing, how big of a company do you think that you can handle? I mean, it's still growing right now.
For now, actually, it's all depend on projects and what we're doing. So we kind of have this 3 things rolling at the moment. And first of all, basically, definitely there are government projects actually out there that requires the solution. And also we have actually enter into the corporate section, the corporate segmentation. We just recently, end of last year, we just venture into SME lah. So because a lot of people saying that this AI agent is expensive, but then with this current technology and the servers coming out, everything it's getting more cheaper and cheaper lah.
Oh, really? Now, seeing that we have lots of AI agents out there. For example, we have ChatGPT. We have what else do we have? There's a lot.
We have Gemini.
Gemini,
Pilot.
Pilot. Yes. Was it Cloud? Cloud is also AI as well. There's so much, but in your company, AssistNify, it encompasses everything into one.
So like for us, in terms of the technology itself, we focus on the AI agent itself lah. So the AI agent is a bit more different compared to those LLM like Copilot, Gemini, the one that we mentioned earlier, right?
Yeah.
So AI agent is basically the digital worker that actually, if we were to do the prompting, right? If we were to use LLM, we will need to do prompting.
Yes.
And then that prompting, if you use AI agent will do the prompting for you.
Oh.
That's why we call it a digital worker. So from that particular prompting or whatever that you going to need. So this is whereby the AI agent actually do your Excel sheet, do your proposal, kind of pretty much everything. I can say, the only thing is not that is the physical part.
I see. So it remembers everything that you do and will do it for you. Cut your time.
Correct. Especially like now, right? We have the current AI technology right now. They have this thing, they call it MCP, Model Contract Protocol. It's basically putting your AI agent with steroid, basically. So it does really do the job with those multitasking capability.
Nice. All right, so we were talking to Zach Azizul, co-founder and CEO of Lekir Tech, and also Alhan bin Abdul Ghani, co-founder and CTO of Lekir Tech. Now, we're going to go for a little short break. When we come back, we'll delve deeper into this AI agent and how it helps other companies and how did it cut a company's time in half and all that good stuff. So stick around right here on Traxx. For now, Olivia Dean, So Easy, right here on Traxx. Good morning, Malaysia. Olivia Dean, So Easy to Fall in Love, 31 minutes past 8 on lovely Thursday, 25th of June. And in the studios right now for Traxx Tech Time, we have Zach Azizul, co-founder and CEO of Lekir Tech, and also Alhan bin Abdul Ghani. He's the co-founder and CTO of Lekir Tech as well. We're talking about Assistnify and all its good stuff. It seems that they started off in 2019, making sure that a lot of companies have the possibility of using AI in their management, in their corporate world, and seeing that this has been growing for some time already. We have these two gentlemen who looks like they're ready for war because they're wearing their tanja. How is it tanja, right? It's called.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yes,
So if you want to join the conversation or have any questions for our guests here today, you can also log on to our Facebook, TikTok, and also YouTube. So it's TRAXXfm official. That's TRAXXfm OFFICIAL. So speaking of artificial intelligence, AI, and technology keeps on growing. You have 19 staff already in the company, and it seems that it's still growing. Can you explain to us how many SMEs or companies are already registered under or using Assisnify now?
Okay, actually at the moment we have almost about 40, about 37, 38 currently, and we do have about few more projects that actually undergoing for us to deliver. So yeah, and actually majority of our solution are actually almost about 40% is basically on the government agency. The rest are basically enterprises and corporation.
What would you say was the most biggest challenge you face in producing or creating this Assisnify?
I think to translate all the requirement, all the business process, and trying to translate it to something that we can automate it.
So that's the most difficult part. You have to sit down.
Yeah.
And what's the most challenging client you have so far?
They give a goal. Okay, now get to this goal.
That's it.
That's it.
Meeting's done.
So then we need to figure out where we're gonna get the data set, who are the SME and stuff like that. So that's basically the planning part, the executing part. So far, alhamdulillah, we managed to deliver things that we promised, right, based on the requirement. But then the planning phases, after the discovery session, no, that would be the most complex and difficult difficult part.
Now, many SMEs want to digitize but don't know where to start. So, what's your advice for them?
Okay. We met a lot of SME actually. They have potential actually to digitalize, but then there's a lot of things that when it comes to SME, right, especially small and medium enterprises, they lack of how should I say, like that, reports, their data sets, their SOP. Nothing is like in paper. It's all within the founder's mind, right? So it's hard to translate that part. So a lot of people actually are not ready yet, because the first thing they need to do before they even venture into AI or AI agents, right? They need to actually digitalize their process. They need to have CRM at least. They need to have some data sets in a proper order. They need to do some we call it data cleanup lah.
Data cleanup.
And then only once they're done, the translation is done, then only I think they will be able to go to the next phase.
How easy is it for SMEs to translate from data to the system?
How easy?
How easy is it?
Based on my
data,
actually,
we've collected all the data. We have all the data already. Let's say, for example, I'm a restaurant. I already know my customers, the CRM, but my receipts and all. So how do I even
how do it?
Assistify my company?
The agent, the whole process. Okay. So yeah, for this type of SME, right, once they have actually digitalized their process and stuff like that, so this is we make the discovery session more simpler, more easier for us to understand. And then from there, they just need to outline what are their objective and what they have, like the data sets, or maybe a list of their service, or maybe a list of their product. So from there, right, from that requirement and information, we will actually bring it to our team, and our team will do the rest.
Wow. Okay. What are some of the common misconceptions businesses have about AI and automation?
Okay, maybe I think. Okay, so because like for me, I actually I'm the customer facing basically, right? When we talk to our clients, so I think the most biggest one actually, people are scared, right? Is that the first one is that they think that this AI agent will take their job. That's the first one. The second one is that AI agent can do everything. So this is two major misconceptions. Because the first one is that AI agent will take the job. AI would never, not to say would never lah. At the current moment, at the level 3 globally, right, autonomous AI agent, we are not there yet. We are not, AI agent are not taking over people's job, because right now AI is basically, it's just a tool. It's just mainly a tool whereby as you know, like for normal AI LLM, right, garbage in and garbage out. So if you don't use your tool properly, right, you cannot get this AI to even help you. It will cause you more mess. That's the second one is that they think like AI can do everything. No, AI will not be able to do anything. Especially when it comes to decision making, cognitive reaction, those type of things, does need data, and data is something that like for me, based on meeting a lot of SME, a lot of those the data they're not ready. They do not have, or there's a lot of things they need to be done to reach to that stage first.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, the data is everywhere.
Yeah.
Like even the receipts or even
Yeah,
paperwork, it's almost everywhere.
That like
And-
context specific is okay, but then when it comes to like how do you make this call from A to B? How those type of things. Jadi a lot of people, a lot of entrepreneur and SME we met, they don't have that. They don't have that.
that technology. Now which we have Assistnify already. Can you explain to us how does this actually help businesses become more efficient? Assistnify, how?
It's more efficient. I think maybe I can share one of the
One of the industries, yes, yeah.
business case.
Okay.
So it's for F&B. F&B, I think is 1 years back. F&B. So they have F&B. They have a lot of transactions. Transactions like they have from the dine in, and also they have from the Foodpanda, from the Grab, right? So they have problem to record all the transaction. If the transactions like 100 per day, it's easy to record everything. But if 2,000, 3,000, right? So for example, this F&B, they took around 3 months, and they have two bookkeeper and one accountant to record for the 1 year transactions. So this is we deploy our Accountify. Accountify, our Accountify help this process by using AI to reconcile. So we develop our own AI model that able to read bank statement from the Maybank, from the CIMB. So here, normally the normal process is the bookkeeper will go through one by one transactions and compare with the accounting management software. So if a lot 1,000, 2,000, it took a lot. But using our Accountify AI agents, only takes around 1 day plus, something like that.
Until less than 6 hours.
3 months.
From 3 months to 6 hours.
So that leaves out the bookkeeper just to verify everything.
Yes.
Just upload the document then.
So it's much more easier for the bookkeeper then. Assist the bookkeeper.
And
Not taking over the bookkeeper's job, right?
Yeah. and this client actually kedai mamak je.
Ni kedai mamak.
Wow. Okay.
It's a mamak store.
Okay.
But then they have a month, they have almost about 2,000, more than 2,000 pages of bank statement, and those. And
Wow.
if you were to do it manually, right, the current one, you need
Wow,
about like
goodness.
3 weeks to 4 weeks
Yes,
just to settle 1 month.
exactly.
And you have 12 months.
So much. Yeah.
And you have about 6. Normally, what they do, they have 6 interns to run out the paper.
Human error. Sometimes they.
Happens as well.
Happen as well.
That's
So
why you have
that's
also
why-
editors as well.
Yeah, with
Auditors.
our agents, we have confidence level very high, 98% confidence level.
Wow.
So it's very rare that we'll make mistake.
Nice. Now, if you've just tuned in, we're talking to Zach Azizul, co-founder and CEO of Lekir Tech, and also Alhan bin Abdul Ghani, co-founder and also CTO of Lekir Tech. We're talking about AI Assistnify, which you can just log on to right now at ASSISNIFY. That's assistnify.com, and find out more. You can contact them. You can know more about the whole Assistnify website and what they do and all that good stuff. So, based on this, how important are initiatives such as Mosti and MySTI in helping out your company grow bigger?
Okay, actually, it's very vital. It's very vital. Initiative from Mosti on this MySTI. Just for everybody that want to know what is MySTI, it stands for Malaysia Science, Technology and Inovasi lah.
Yeah.
So it's basically a program whereby you need to submit your technology, your invention, and then they will actually issue out a certificate to certify that this technology actually homegrown and such. And we among the fortunate were that managed to pass the compliance and the requirement stated by MOSTI, and this initiative from MOSTI on my STI program actually is very crucial, because it kind of like put local innovators, right, like us, into the forefronts of getting traction from the current usage from our government itself, because mostly actually offer this thing they call it dana mudah cara and dana uji beli, so whereby actually the government actually fund, so whatever like government agency, they will actually prioritize more on local innovation compared to like whereby when it comes to AI agent, they can simply go to like those foreign solution provider out there to get it done. But then but with the current mostly date is that whatever that a tender or project out there to be that published, if let's say the company actually that fight for that particular tender and it have a more a MySTI certificate, they will prioritize it more lah. So
Definitely.
So for us, it's very, it is basically something like
It's very important.
very important and very crucial for us, because like Lekir actually again we start just from the two of us. We are a very small company, but then alhamdulillah throughout the time more and more we are getting this traction and support by the government itself lah, especially in this very how should I say this
Demanding
very hype
world.
this hype of AI at the moment.
So you already have the company structure. You already have the fundings as well. So what's the next step for Lekir Tech in the moving forward?
Okay, for this part actually for us, because when we even started Lekir Tech, right, the first thing that we want to do is that we want to solve problems. That's the first thing that we want to do.
Okay.
And after 2 to 3 years after that, after a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting with this guy, we tended to actually start to look at another level whereby how can we grow this, right? So the first thing is that we need to validate. After we did it, we need to validate our technology. And how actually we solve the problem, and alhamdulillah that's why we are here almost 6 years already, bro.
Yeah, 6.
Almost 6 years already. So from there, right? So now actually we bootstrapping ourselves and looking forward. If inshallah we want to go IPO lah.
IPO.
We want to
That's
go
a big
IPO.
dream of there.
So that will be the next 4 to 5 years roadmap for us.
6 years, or even like almost a decade already in this industry, and knowing each other for quite some time as well. I'm sure, like what you said, you have some miscommunication, some bickering as well. Tak nak cakap after a few days, and then come back together again. So what skills should young Malaysians, all right, focus on if they want to build a career in AI? Patience. What do you think?
From the technicals, from the if young innovator, they can learn, of course, machine learning, and nowadays apply AI. They can use a lot of LLM. And the interesting part is now is MCP, Model Context Protocol. If you, for example, previously, not previously, even current now, if you want to integrate one system with another system, you use API. So this API can integrate one system to another system. But using this new protocol, it's very important. One is MCP, Model Context Protocol. We can integrate one system with tools. For example, we can integrate with Google Calendar. We can integrate with another software, Adobe Photoshop. So it's nowadays this is the very important for young innovator.
To integrate and to also innovate in this industry, which is rapidly moving forward. Last time I was I studied computer science, and when I first started out, I started with obviously a computer, and then I realized I was interested into gaming and all that, and I realized it's so expensive. Then I didn't. I just dropped it.
All the software, the license.
It's so expensive, which is why I decided, okay, never mind. That's not the way I'm going to go. But yeah, in terms of the cost of even learning, do you think it's much more simpler now and more cost effective, or is it going to be much more higher? It's going to be, do we have to save more money to learn new stuff when it comes to AI, to innovate even more?
Maybe you can share about our initiative
Okay,
with
yeah.
UTM Bentara.
Yeah. So yeah, at the moment actually, if we're talking about AI, right? If young innovators want to jump to the bandwagon, right? I can say now it's a bit more simpler at times compared to in the days because right now, right, there's a lot of AI model out there that actually is free that you can access at the moment. So then when it comes to knowledge base, yeah, YouTube is for me YouTube is the best out there. You can get it free, right? Or else there are some cheap courses at Udemy, Duni. So and so on. So now it's a bit more simpler and easier lah. But in Lekir itself too, we also have another division. We call it Lekir Academy, whereby we actually collaborate with like UTM, UKM, JMI, UMPSA. What happens that we deploy with this fund from mostly, right, we managed to actually create a platform whereby we call it Bentara lah. It's basically a second version of SS5 because SS5 is basically
Engine.
The engine, and Bentara actually is the platform whereby the AI agent works with MCP together. It's a hybrid model whereby from there, right, we deploy this platform to universities. So and then we help we help from the industry from the industry, we contribute based on that particular platform, so that the student will be able to learn how to create, deploy and maintain the AI agent in their FYP, in their final years project. So students now are very how should I say, the in terms of tool, they have the access.
Way before my time as well. Well, anyway, we have not much time left. So, Zach Azizul, co-founder and CEO, do you have anything to say to our listeners out there? Any message you'd like to send out there?
Okay. So like for me, pretty much it's basically more towards of a lot of people. Again, coming back to the misconception part, a lot of people are actually scared about AI, especially when they're thinking about losing their job. But actually, people who understand and use AI actually are far more employable nowadays compared to the one that do not know how to use any AI tools out there.
Yeah.
So please take this opportunity. You can always start at YouTube first and see what's actually going on out there. And alhamdulillah, with I can see with Nayo out there, with Kementerian Digital out there. So this process right now is basically, and obtaining this knowledge is very crucial to not just only the student, not to for our kids, and but actually the current one. So AI is not something that in the future, it's already here.
Now, Han, what do you think? What is your message to our listeners out there with regards to the company and also AI?
My simple advice for SME, start small, so you don't have to change everything, all the operation, the HR, the finance, everything in one day. You change everything, right? Choose the particular problem that you have bottleneck. For example, just now I'm sharing about the bookkeeping, right? Take 3 months to record everything. So use AI. AI there to assist.
Yeah. So it's there to assist you, and don't be afraid that it will take over the job. It'll make your job much more easier, and there are other opportunities out there that we're probably overlooked. So yes, once again, thank you very much to Zach Azizul and also Alhan bin Abdul Ghani for coming to the studio. Thank you for enlightening us on Signify and also how the possibilities that are there for AI for Malaysians as well, and those who are eagerly starting off their company using AI. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for those who are online as well. Stay tuned. We have the news coming up with Mutesh Chan, and then will be the song request segment. So we will be taking a short break, and when we come back, we'll be with your song request. For now, leaving you with the Fabs, Somebody to You, right here on Traxx.